Hi, guys. Welcome. This is going to be your daily weekend spread. The spread for Friday, Saturday, Sunday, January 15th through January 17th. All right. Um, Before we get into that, we're going to talk about the cardology of each day, and then we're going to get into the actual spread for the weekend. Okay. So, and this is just me trying to get ahead of the daily energies. All right. And I do have zodiac sign readings coming out hopefully tomorrow evening ish. Okay. So, for each zodiac sign, like I do every month. All right. Now, tomorrow is Friday, January 15th, and it is a Queen of Diamonds day. So here's what you need to know about Friday, right? Now, the Queen of Diamonds is the card that represents that day. Now, anytime you have a card that represents that day, you're going to see, maybe even be surrounded by people that are Queen of Diamonds people. Like that's their birth card or their planetary ruling card. Okay. Um, and we see that uh, on social media where we're alerted every single day that it's someone's birthday, right? So that's that energy sort of playing out physically in our lives. Hi, Lorianne. She says she's glad to be here. Happy New Year, everyone. Keep safe and healthy. Awesome. Hi, Nancy. So let's talk about the Queen of Diamonds day. Now, this is a very this is a day where you're going to have to serve your value system on the highest level, right? And what I mean by that is learning what benefits you and what doesn't. Okay, what is of value to you and what isn't. Now, this could be a day of shopping, overspending. The Queen of Diamonds is an energy of spending beyond your means sometimes. So you could find yourself, and it's a Friday, usually, and it's the 15th, it's a payday, right? For a lot of people all across the world, which means that you might be spending more money or spending money on paying your bills. Maybe you're going shopping to enjoy yourself. You could be spending money on Amazon, that kind of thing, tomorrow. This is also an energy where you're going to need to utilize your creativity. You could definitely be more interested in getting your hair done or new hairstyle tomorrow, getting your hair cut, things like that, right? This is an energy of writing. So you could find yourself writing down new ideas, using your creativity to come up with writing, a book or maybe even writing down what you're overspending on. All right. Now, the Queen of Diamonds has a Jack of Clubs in the Pluto position. Now, we know that the Pluto position is something that challenges us in order to for us to sort of overcome. And if we do not meet that challenge, usually we get the lower vibrational energy from that Pluto position. And if we overcome, we end up with the highest level and the results of that at the highest vibrational level. So the Jack of Clubs being in the Pluto position on the lowest level, this can mean that you're dealing with someone in your life tomorrow that could be dishonest with you. You could even be dishonest with someone else, right? You're having to overcome the challenge of wanting to be dishonest or someone else's dishonesty with you. But this could also be that someone is speaking their truth, right? Needing to speak up for themselves and have authority in it, like say what they mean and mean what they say. Um, this can be an energy of like rising above, rising above poverty, you know, especially if you're overspending with shopping and things like that tomorrow. It can definitely be that you're needing to like really buckle down in order to make sure that you're putting something in the savings account. Okay. And the result card of this is the Nine of Diamonds. And this is a really awesome result because on the high side of this, this can mean that if you're able to overcome the challenge of that Pluto energy with the Queen of Diamonds, this really does talk about attaining some sort of wealth, right? Getting um investing. You could definitely be using this Queen of Diamonds energy to invest. Um, this would be investing in anything, investing in yourself, investing in stocks, Bitcoin, investing in buying a new home or new car, anything like that, right? Something that, but it would more so be something that allows you to have some sort of financial abundance in the future, right? Now, the result card on the lowest vibration can indicate that you're having issues with your vehicle or issues within your family, issues with driving, right? This can also be that spending beyond your means card. So, like I said, tomorrow is a day where you want to be conscious of where you're spending your money. But it can manifest as fulfilling your goals, right? So you can even be spending money on fulfilling your goals. Just make sure that you're not spending too much, all right? That you're not overspending. This can be expenses that you have to look out for, right? Hi, Monet. And my birthday was it was great. I was very happy with the day. Today's been a little bit, challenging, but we're working through it and it is what it is. All right. So we're going to talk about, and I write all this stuff down, guys. There's a lot of information. So, like, I literally take notes and write down what it is that I want to like pinpoint out and talk about in these readings. Okay. So, Saturday. Saturday is a Jack of Diamonds day. All right. And the Jack of Diamonds is a salesperson card. Okay. It's the pitch person, it's somebody trying to sell you something. Right. Um, but it's also a card of being very clever, being very charming. You could find that on this day, either you meet someone with this energy or you possess this energy within you. All right. Now, this can manifest as somebody being dishonest with finances, especially if you've overspent. And, there's all these memes and videos where people talk about like hiding their Amazon packages and stuff like that from their husband and whatnot. So that could definitely be something that plays out on this day, especially if you were shopping and doing, what have you on Friday. On Saturday, you could be trying to hide that from someone, all right? Or they could be doing that with you. This is a card of at the highest vibration being financially successful, right? This is having ideas that come to you that are way ahead of your time. This is the day you want to pay attention to the ideas that you have and really start to try to implement these ideas that come to you. And it may just be a thought, something random that comes to your mind, but you want to pay attention to that because it may be something that helps you to gain financial prosperity, right? This is the card of the messenger. This is the card of receiving messages and delivering them as well. So you could be on either end of that. And I looked up and I see 1111. So that definitely could be something on Saturday that you want to pay attention to. All right. The Jack of Diamonds has a 10 of clubs in the Pluto position. The 10 of clubs is the teacher card, right? This is it's the card of politics. Okay. It's the card of opening doors to progress. It's the card of success in communication or success with like groups of people, things like that. It's the card of stuttering, even, right? And it can indicate radio or podcasting. And this can be some even manifesting as insomnia, right? Where you're having difficulty sleeping, having difficulty um, dealing with communicating to groups of people, right? Or dealing with communication because it's in the Pluto position. So, because it's in the Pluto position, that's that challenge, right? So you could have that difficulty with having success with larger groups of people. You could have difficulty with communicating with others, um, or teaching or being taught something even, right? Um, and the result to this is the Eight of Diamonds. So the reward card to this is the Eight of Diamonds. The Eight of Diamonds, I love this energy. First of all, eights are a very protected energy. This tells me that there is some form of a promotion. You're being promoted, right? If you are able to overcome the challenge, you definitely could see some form of promotion. This will give you power with money or finances in some way. All right. This will be success after hard work, but it is going to be something that you have to work hard for. Okay. On the lowest vibration, the Eight of Diamonds can be a fickle energy, right? This can make you feel like everything has to be perfect, wanting perfection in everything around you, and that may keep you from attaining your goals because you want everything to be perfect and nothing really is, right? But this is also a really great energy for obtaining a loan or some sort of funding. So if you, let's say you wanted a new credit card or you wanted, a loan for a house, this definitely could be that energy that plays out for you where you're able to obtain that, right? On this day. This can definitely be an end of an issue that's really deep within you on this day. And maybe it's something that, like, boom, you get a download, an intuitive message from the universe, and it helps you to move forward, right? Monet says, I'm with friends and clicked on your live, and he's blown away by the fact of feeling like the message was for him. Can you say right on time? That's awesome. I do not believe in mistakes at all. If you've clicked on the live, if you're watching this at any point, whether you catch me live or not, I feel like the message is definitely going to be for you. So let's talk about Sunday, January 17th. This is, let me tell you, out of all the cards in cardology, I have two favorites. One is obviously the 10 of diamonds, right? Why? Because it's in the Jupiter position. Jupiter is that benefic. I can never say that word. Benefic planet. I'm sure I messed it up again, but it's the biggest planet in our solar system, and it's the planet of luck, and it's the planet of spirituality. And so this card being in the Jupiter position, this is one of the most fortunate cards in the deck. And the other card that I really, really like is the Seven of Spades energy. But it's a 10 of diamonds day. Okay. Sunday. The 10 of diamonds is the card of windfalls of abundance, unexpected abundance, right? It can manifest as having emotional extremes. So you, on this day, this could be something where you have emotional extremes with someone, like, or your emotions are just all over the place, kind of like bipolar, that bipolar type of energy. But on the high side, high vibrationally, this can even be lottery winnings, just unexpected good fortune that comes to you in some blessed way, right? This can indicate you receiving a lot of attention, you even obtaining some sort of celebrity status, or on this day feeling more like a celebrity because people are more interested in what you're doing. Or you could find yourself um, being the one giving the attention, being the one, maybe even looking up celebrities and, kind of being nosy and in their business, right? So the Pluto card, the challenging card for the 10 of diamonds for Sunday, is going to be the Nine of Hearts. Okay. Now, on the lowest vibration, it could be that there's some sort of heartbreak, that there's a disappointment there. It could be that there's some sort of grief that you are feeling, right? It could indicate a divorce or a separation. And it doesn't even have to be in relationships. It could just be that you're ending a cycle in your life, or this is a day where something could end for you that may cause you to feel grief. Or you could be thinking about an ending that happened even a while ago. And the thing with the 10 of diamonds, because it's that Jupiter, it does give you that level of spirituality, that needing to listen to that inner voice within you about the situation. Maybe there's something that you didn't see from before, and now you're seeing it for what it really is, right? This can definitely be attaining your heart's desire. This can be fulfillment in relationships with people. This can be love relationships, family relationships, friendships. Now, because it's challenging, this can be that maybe you're being challenged, the fact that something isn't fulfilling for you, or that a relationship has fulfilled its purpose in your life, right? Even relationships to our jobs or what have you. This can also manifest as a wish come true, right? The Nine of Hearts, sorry about the ambulance, but the Nine of Hearts is a a card like in tarot, it reminds me of the Nine of Cups. Okay. So it can definitely be like this wish come true, right? But it would be something that challenges you. It's like, be careful what you ask for because you just might get it. That kind of energy. All right. Now, the result card for this day, if you're able to overcome the challenge, you're going to be on the highest vibrational level of this. And if you're not, and it's something that you sit in, it's something that may cause you, to deal with a lower vibrational energy. So obviously keep that in mind. It's the seven of spades, or sorry, seven of clubs. I'm thinking about the seven of spades so much. I don't know why. Seven of clubs energy. The seven of clubs is the genius card. All right. This is a card where you literally have this ability to be smarter than any, like to outsmart the situation, or like you have these creative sort of downloads, right? And it's a very, very creative card. On the lowest vibration, it can manifest as some sort of scandal. Okay. It can manifest as somebody slandering you slandering other people, gossiping, that kind of thing. This can be a very hard working energy where you have to work hard to overcome. This can be an energy that plays out where your doubts and your fears is something that you really have to overcome on this day in order to get the abundance from it, in order to have that windfall of support, right? This can be a day where you have to use positive mantras. Like if you're feeling fearful, if you're feeling anxious, anything like that, where you have to really sit down, ground yourself, meditate, and say, you know what? I'm only going to think about the positive. I'm only going to focus my energy on the positive outcomes, because the negative outcomes are not even possible. And when you kind of move your mental train of thought away from focusing on the bad, focusing on the things you can't control, focusing on the things that are outside of yourself that are causing you to feel anxious and not really being present in the present moment, that's going to have you at that low vibration, feeling doubtful, feeling fearful, um, dealing with, a lot of the negative sort of energy that can play out with the seven of clubs. But remember, it's a seven, and sevens are a very spiritual number. All right. This can indicate that money that you are investing in some way in stocks and trading of some kind can bring you financial abundance. All right. So this is definitely right now, this whole next week or what have you, we're in the diamonds energy, guys. Right. So we're in the diamonds energy. You really want to take advantage financially of the diamonds energy. Diamonds energy is amazing. We just went through the spades energy. Spades energy is always challenging. No matter who you are, what when your birthday is, spades energy is always challenging. Diamonds energy is usually financially blessing in some way. It's a financial an opportunity for you to benefit financially. Okay. So this energy can make you very money conscious. All right. Looking at your checkbook, if you were in the Queen of Diamonds energy and overspending on Friday, on Sunday, you could be like, oh my God, what did I do? Like, and feel fearful and feel that anxiety that comes with that. But if you're able to look at it like, well, the things that I spent money on, maybe they were things that you can make money from, or that you understand that that money is going to come back to you. Money is an energy just like anything else, and when we see it as something that we don't have enough of, something that is away from us, external to us, and we are manifesting that energy. You have to really have the type of relationship with money that you see it as something that always comes in. You always have enough. You always are able to manifest the outcome you want. You know, when you start to mentally open yourself up to that idea, I promise you, money, finances will be more easily drawn to you. Okay. But your energy and the relationship that you have to money is what either makes money stay away from you or what brings it towards you. So it's really, especially with that Queen of Diamonds energy, remember I said it's serving your value system. What is of value, right? That in you being able to understand the idea and the relationship to money and not allowing it to control you, but for you to be able to control it. Okay. Let me look at some of these comments and we're going to get into the actual tarot reading portion of the weekend reading. Okay. Um, New Moves says it's meant to be. Yes, it is. Mary said it was definitely meant to be to hear this. Awesome. I'm so glad it's helpful for you. Lorraine, I agree. Timing is perfect. New Move says, I always want to say it's New Moon, but her name or his name is New Move with a V. I'm doing that right now, focusing on the positive so I don't burst into tears. I'm so sorry that you're dealing with that energy, but literally, when you make the conscious choice to block out the fear associated with changes, right? When you make the conscious decision to block out the anxiety that you feel about what you have no control over, or your money, or your finances, or your relationship, and you start focusing on the positive, you know, things will change for you. They will change around you. Okay. Why? Because we attract the environment that surrounds us based on who we are. It's like, have you ever been in a really depressive state in your life and everything around you kind of feels depressive? Your house is usually not as clean as it normally would be. Things are not organized. You are a result of everything that is around you. So when you are in a bad place, emotionally, whatever, you can see that around you. All right. With the people that come in or the people that go out, all of that. So you just want to be very conscious of always trying to focus your energy on the positive outcomes. Even if you're looking at everything and you're like, there are no positives, there's always an upside to something. There's always an upside, even when things are really, really bad, right? There's a message there. There's something to learn from that experience. Okay. So let's get into your spread for the weekend. I'm going to do obviously Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and we'll see what's going on. All right. New Move is a girl. Okay. Darren Dragon's Hero said, Guru, you loving your work, Lucky Seven. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. All right, guys, let's see what Spirit wants you to know. We're starting with January 15th, that Queen of Diamonds day. Let's see what Spirit needs you to know about this particular day. Your first message, you've got the Hierophant, all right? And you have that with the High Priestess at the bottom of the deck. There might be some sort of commitment. This could be a relationship, whether this is a relationship, a romantic, family, friend, a commitment that you've made to work or what have you, where you're going to need to really trust your intuition on this. You're going to need to trust your gut instincts. All right. Let's see. Give me two more messages from this deck for Friday. Nima, glad to have you back. She's a member on my channel. You've got that 10 of Wands energy. Okay. And then you've got the 5 of Cups. So this could be a day where you are not seeing a clear path in front of you. You could be really burdened in some way, have a heavy weight on your shoulders. You could be feeling like there's something either that you've lost or having regrets due to a loss of some kind, right? That maybe you're not seeing it clearly. You're not seeing what's beyond that loss, okay? Nima said, yes, 100%. We are able to transmute anything into positive, even at times when we feel powerless. We are so much more powerful and able than we realize. You got this, guys. Sending out positive vibes to all. I love that. That is so dope. Mary, I made a promise to meet up with Padrino this weekend. I look at him as the Hierophant. Awesome. And you've got the Lovers. So this is a decision. The Lovers, the Gemini energy with the 4 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Now, the 4 of Cups is that very stubborn energy, not seeing the blessing in front of you. You know, if you look at that picture, her arms are folded and she's focused on these cups that are sitting here, but not seeing this other cup that's coming in. And that's kind of what I'm feeling like from this. There's a decision that has to be made on this day, and you might not be seeing it for what it really is. This could also be a situation where there's a decision that needs to be made and somebody is not appreciating you, appreciating your value and your worth. This could even be that maybe you're not appreciating someone else, or you're not appreciating a blessing that's coming in because you don't see it for what it is. All right. You could definitely feel like you have your guard up on this day, maybe even feeling bitter, feeling like you've got to protect yourself. You've got to protect your energy. Before we move on, let's get your most important message for this day and see what Spirit wants you to know for January 15th. What's the most important thing? The 2 of Diamonds. This talks about partnerships, partnerships within your career, partnering with a business, a company, working environments, that kind of thing. And that 9 of Diamonds energy again, guys, at the bottom of the deck. Now, this definitely can, I think, manifest as an ending, but also a brand new beginning here, right? And this can be overspending, maybe due to a partnership of some kind. Okay. And some people look at overspending being financial. Sometimes it's emotional. Sometimes it's not spending financially, it's feeling overspent by giving your energy to something that maybe didn't deserve it, or wasn't worth it. Okay. Let's see. Why is this Hierophant here for January 15th? And we got 2 messages. You've got the Hierophant with the 6 of Pentacles and the 6 of Wands. So bottom of the deck, the 5 of Wands. Some of you guys, this could manifest as some arguing, fighting, pettiness, maybe even something that you're fighting for, right? It could be a commitment or a relationship in your life where You There could be some pettiness going on, some fighting or bickering of some kind, or um, something where there's definitely going to be a blessing coming in. You're receiving some help here with this Six of Wands energy, and I think you're being given a blessing. Now, this can be for some of you having to spend money. You could be the one that's giving the money out here with the Six of Pentacles in order to have a commitment of some kind, or to create an opportunity for yourself. But this is going to be definitely a helpful sort of energy. Some of you might be giving something to charity, okay? Being charitable in some way, or charity could be bestowed upon you on this day, all right? Um, I definitely see you working hard, okay? There could be some difficulties here where you've put in the hard work, you've put in the effort, and you might have been feeling stuck, but there's a positive change, I think, that happens here. And this is something that you guys have the ability to manifest. This will be something, I think, that ultimately turns into a blessing. All right. Let's see why this 10 of Wands is here for January 15th. 10 of Wands. The Star card. What did I tell you? Okay. And you've got the 10 of Swords, or this isn't even the 10 of Swords. It's everything is fine, right? Some of you guys are carrying this huge weight on your shoulders, and you really are having difficulty seeing beyond it. And it's like, maybe in front of people, you are putting on your best game face. All right. You have a game face on, and you're acting like everything is okay, but really on the inside, you're like, ooh, I don't know if I'm going to make it. I don't know if this is going to be okay. Right. You feel that worry, that tension and anxiety. And then I feel like with this energy, the Star card, there's absolutely something here where it's a new beginning. The Star card talks about success. It talks about illuminating a new path, a new opportunity for you that maybe you are having difficulty or trouble seeing on Friday. All right. But look at this. This is going to be something where I feel like opportunities come in. Let's see why the Lovers is here for Friday. Lovers energy. Why is the Lovers energy? Guys, okay. You got a few cards here, and I'm going to read them. You do have the Seven of Swords. You've got the Page of Swords, and then the 10 of Pentacles, okay? And at the bottom of the deck, the Strength card. I feel like this is telling you that for some of you, this could be that something is getting away from you, all right? Maybe you made a decision on something, and this could also manifest as someone trying to get away with something, being sneaky, not trustworthy, not acting with integrity, right? And the truth gets revealed, or you have a mental download on this day and you're having to make a choice, right? Now, for some of you, I definitely think that there's some positive communication or understanding that happens based on a decision either being made or a decision that you have to make, that I feel like leads you to this windfall of abundance, this 10 of Pentacles sort of energy. I feel like if you are dealing with something where you feel like something got taken from you, it doesn't. It doesn't. It actually gets replaced with something better. That success, that new path. All right. You have to be strong. You have to utilize your inner strength to keep pushing through. Don't give up. Don't allow this to sit you down. If you got to take a moment and you got to take a breath, do that, but keep pushing forward. The Two of Diamonds energy. Why is the Two of Diamonds the most important message for January 15th? Friday, January 15th. And you have the Eight of Pentacles, okay? And the Knight of Pentacles. I love it. I love it. I love it, because this actually, remember what I said, there could be something here that you put so much effort into and you feel like it's that 10 steps forward and then you're getting pushed back, right? Things are happening slowly, but there is an opportunity coming in for you. All right. And it's going to be something that either requires hard work of you, or it is something that you've worked hard on, and finally it's that breakthrough that you need. All right. You might not see it right away. Okay. Um, but look at that. There's success there. There's forward movement. There is progress coming. Right behind that, you've got the Six of Swords. You're moving forward. All right. You are moving forward, balance coming in. You just may need to be a little patient. Okay. So that's Friday, but then I'm going to get your action and guidance messages as well. And we're going to see what's going on here, or what action and guidance messages Spirit has for you for Friday and what you need to know. Messages for the collective for Friday, January 15th. Your first message is, sometimes it takes a good fall to really know where you stand. That is so in alignment with exactly what we were talking about. And you have someone's actions and words are not in alignment. All right. So this could be your own actions and words. This is like saying, I want something, but I'm not doing what I need to do in order to attain it. Or this could be that someone is telling you one thing, but then doing something different, trying to get away with something, right? Um, and based on like the Queen of Diamonds energy, right, that we were talking about, it could be, I really want to save money, but then you get paid and then you go shopping, like for things that you don't necessarily need. Okay. So keep that in mind, right? And if you have any sort of dealings with partnerships and people, be very careful that things are always on the up and up, that you're reading contracts, what have you. This week we are in Mercury shadow period. So if you can hold off of um, signing contracts or anything of that nature, it's going to be really, really important that you do that. All right. But this is also the universe's way of saying that even if you fall down, it's not about the fall. It's about how many times you're able to get back up, and keep pushing forward, keep going after the goal that you want. It kind of reminds me of the energy. I know you guys have like seen the meme or whatever, and it's like that person that stops digging for gold 2 minutes before they would have found it. And the next person comes in and they find the gold in 5 minutes, right? So it's like this person may have been working on this for years, and then they stop right before they get to that goal. And for you, Spirit is telling you, like, don't stop, don't quit. I know it's hard, but keep going forward. You're going to get where you want to be. Okay. Let's see. Set clear boundaries. All right. Boundaries for yourself. Also, setting clear boundaries for other people. Don't let other people not value you in the way that you know you deserve to be valued. Listen to your heart. This is telling you to trust your intuition. Okay. And with set clear boundaries, if you have an offer on the table, make sure that you're getting what you want from it. But Spirit is telling you, don't look back. You're not going that way. Don't look in the rearview mirror. There's nothing there for you. In order to move ahead, in order to have success, you've got to constantly be changing with the evolution of things. The only thing in life that stays the same is that everything changes. So you need to constantly be looking forward. All right. And you have, don't deny your mistakes, learn from them. So whatever mistakes you've made, be honest with yourself about it so you don't continue to make the same mistakes over and over again. And you can move forward without having, to go through the same cycle again and again and again and again and getting stuck there. All right. We're going to do January 16th. So Saturday, what you need to know. Yep. That evolve or repeat energy, Lisa. Lorianne said, definitely looking at contracts again. Thanks for the warning. Yes, make sure if you have to. I avoid Mercury retrograde. I avoid contracts of any kind. I am one of those people that I'm so connected with spirit. Karma never waits for me, ever, which is why I really try my best to always be honest in my dealings and to be really truthful with myself and all of that. But like, when I tell you, if I do anything that is out of alignment with what I already know, the universe doesn't wait to give me karma. I get karma immediately, like day of, minute of karma. Okay. So it's one of those things, like if I can absolutely avoid Mercury retrograde or even Mercury shadow period of doing anything that I do not absolutely have to do, any contracts that I don't absolutely have to sign, I will. I am not about that life. All right. I look at cardology, I look at astrology before I make any decisions in my life, like buying a car, buying a house, moving, renovating, anything. Okay. Yeah, it's new move. I have. She said, "Same here. Must be a Capricorn thing. Karma is on my ass." That's funny. It definitely. I feel like it is. See, the tower. Lisa said those darn towers, but the tower card is not a bad card. It just actually means change. For those of us that are Capricorns, especially, or earth signs, we don't necessarily like change. So it can be bad, and I think it's just uncomfortable overall. I think it's just an uncomfortable energy. So let's look at Saturday, January 16th and see what messages. Usually the tower cards for me are cards that require us to see the structure of something, to see if something was really for us or if it was built on sand, Lorianne was talking to Mima and said, definitely spiritual pathway. It's inspiring to others. You're a wonderful, great gift. That's awesome. New move. It's true. That's why I'm mindful on how I move. I lay low during Mercury retrograde. Yes, I do. Oh my gosh. And Mercury retrograde, guys, that's going to bring back the exes, having nostalgia, thinking about your past, relationships with people, etc. But listen, I already know because this is what I do for a living, right? This is my life. I literally live this stuff. So because of that, honestly, I know that if I get a call from an ex during Mercury retrograde, I'm like, oh, you're not about to retrograde on my life. Sorry for you. Like, bye. I eh, I won't be rude because I'm just not a rude person, but I definitely will be quick to be like, yeah, I know that this is never gonna last beyond the retrograde. And if it does, it's gonna, I'm gonna ultimately hurt myself in the process. So I don't even give it my energy. Now, after retrograde is over and it's out of Mercury goes out of the shadow period, if it continues or persists or whatever, then maybe that's something that I have to pay attention to. But no, 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 no. Nature's beauty. I have exposed many family members that have been doing dark magic against me because they know who and they know who I am. That happens. New move. You taught me well. I'm ready and I am not beat for the nonsense. Yeah. All right, guys, let's get into January 16th, which is that Jack of Diamonds day. Let's see what Spirit wants you to know about the Jack of Diamonds day. Messages for the collective regarding January 16th, Saturday, 2021. You've got the Three of Cups, and at the bottom of the deck, the Eight of Wands. There could be some surprise communication that comes in. This could be from someone who is at a distance from you, whether it's physical, mental, spiritual, or emotional. This could be even multiple people for some of you, but this would be something where there's positive communication here. Okay. You may be attempting to communicate with multiple people, right? This could be even a celebratory type of energy where some of you get some unexpected communication from someone and it's something that you're excited about, something that you're happy about. Okay. You have the 10 of Cups. I love it. So this could bring in fulfillment in your relationships. Now remember, um, that that 10 of cups does really talk about harmony coming in as well. The 10 of cups talks about happiness, having abundance coming to you. There might be something here that you have put time and effort into and it feels stagnant, and then you get that happiness, that abundance that comes through for you on this day. I do see that stagnancy coming to an end. There's definitely something that is ending there that I think is going to bring you some sort of windfall of abundance here. Let's see. What's the last message you have for January 16th, Saturday, for the collective? The Hermit, Virgo energy. And then you've got the 9 of Pentacles. Okay. So this could be that you are gaining some spiritual knowledge, right? This could also indicate that on this day maybe you feel lonely, you feel alone. You could feel sad. Maybe you're dealing with some form of depression. This would be something where it's a teachable moment. Remember that Saturday, you've got the 10 of clubs in the Pluto position. That's the teacher card. This may be teaching you something, okay? And with the 9 of Pentacles here, this can indicate that definitely that feeling of being alone or not wanting to be bothered with people, right? Wanting to kind of focus on you, on your own stability, on whether it's financial stability or emotional stability, okay? Um, and for many of you, I definitely feel like this is going to be an energy of possibly working towards a promotion of some kind, working towards making more money, working towards being the boss, right? And it would be like a slow moving opportunity, but I think there might be some communication that comes in that's helpful. All right. Let's get your most important message from this deck for Saturday. What is the most important thing for Saturday, January 16th? The 7 of Hearts. Okay. Now, and the 2 of Hearts. The 2 of Hearts does talk about relationships, relationships with family, relationships with lovers, relationships with your children, relationship with yourself. Um, but with the 7 of Hearts, this can indicate some sort of disappointment on some level. This can be someone that may not know where they want to place their affection. This can be someone that may have difficulty in kind of sitting still, and just allowing things to sort of manifest the way that you may want them to. All right. Now, let's see why these cards are here to give us some more information. Why is the 3 of Cups here for Saturday, January 16th, 2021 for the collective? Okay. The Page of Pentacles. Remember, the 8 of Wands was at the bottom of the deck, and then you've got the 8 of Cups here. So there could definitely be some communication with someone that comes in. It could definitely be surprise communication, but this is maybe talking about either your financial stability, talking about an opportunity for stability, maybe even talking about the stability of a relationship with someone, right? There will be, I think, a reason to celebrate ultimately, to celebrate this energy. Um, Remember that this is that power in love type of energy. So there may be some sacrifice that needs to be made here where you may have to walk away from something or leave something behind in order to attain something new here. Tell me about the 10 of Cups. Why is the 10 of Cups here for January 16th, 2021? 7 of Cups. Okay. The 7 of Cups and the 7 of Hearts are very similar in their energy. All right. Very similar in their energy. So this could be that you have a lot of options, right? That there's a lot of opportunities or someone has other options, right? And there's a decision that has to be made. This could be that you're confused about the opportunities that you have available, okay? and you might be overthinking it, especially with the Hermit card here on this day. Um, but this is something where the choice and the decision that you make really does bring in harmony into your life. It brings in abundance into your life. All right. I think that there might be an indication that you feel stuck mentally on something that could be disappointing, but there's a final decision that has to be made here, and it will be. Tell me about the Hermit. Why is the Hermit here for the collective for January 16th? The Nine of Cups. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. And then you've got the Six of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So I think that there's a huge blessing, a huge wish come true here. Some of you could be having nostalgia, thinking about the past. It may make you feel lonely. It may make you feel depressed on this day. This can also be something where you have a past person that may come back around, or something from the past that comes back around that maybe you were disappointed with, but ultimately it ends up being a blessing for you, a wish come true. It brings with it some form of balance into your life, possibilities of new commitments, all right? New opportunities presenting themselves, okay? Let's look at this Seven of Hearts energy and see why this is here. The Seven of Hearts. You've got this Three of Swords. But there's justice there. Okay. So this can indicate that there's some truth that is being revealed to you in reference to someone having other options. Okay. This can indicate that there's a disappointment that may be revealed in love, or disappointment with the options or opportunities that you feel like are available. But this does bring things into balance. There is a positive change here, guys. There's a new, wow, look at this. There are new opportunities for growth, success, abundance of all kinds, love, financial. I think it happens slower. This might be the catalyst, like the day of the catalyst to bring in a new opportunity. Um, but I think this is going to be beneficial. Okay. Utilize that creativity of the Jack of Diamonds. Listen to your intuition on that day. Remember that. All right. Um, Tell me about the Seven of Hearts with the Three of Swords. Give me one extra message for this. The Four of Cups. You could feel very unappreciated by someone. You could feel very like someone is being very stubborn, and this is making you a little bit emotional on this day, right? This could be that someone has taken advantage of you, that they have not appreciated or valued you um, in some capacity. All right. But there's this need to utilize your inner strength, to be strong within yourself and know your value, because balance will return again. Just be patient with this energy. All right. Lorraine said, this is so real. The messages are clear. Thanks. I would say new opportunities once I pass this test. You got it. Lisa said, yes, I've been pulling the Knight of Pentacles. Yep, that's a slow moving opportunity. Remember, I said we're in the diamonds period. So definitely some new opportunities coming in for everyone. Your first action and guidance message for this day is opportunity knocks, guys. This is a really beautiful energy. Like I said, this is going to be something that comes in, even if it feels disappointing. It actually is a blessing. There's a blessing in it. Look at that. This is temporary. You have whatever difficulty, whatever disappointment you're dealing with, you have a new opportunity that will be created from this situation on this day. All right. Someone's actions and words are not in alignment. I feel like we got that for January 15th too. And this might be a little bit of a weekend where people are showing you who they really are. Okay. This could also be where you need to put up or shut up. This is something where you got to put your boots to the ground. You've got to put the action in and hone your craft. Be the best at what it is that you do, whether it's having to go to school for it, learn more about it, do more research, whatever. This is a great indication that you really need to put in the work. Let's get one more. Look deeper. There's something you're not seeing there, especially because we kept seeing that Four of Cups energy. Um, you might be missing the blessing in the situation because you're focused on the negative, right? And you can't receive and be open to getting the blessing if you're so focused on the negative situation. This definitely could create family struggles within your family dynamic, struggles within your friendships or your close relationships with people. But there's something that you have to look deeper for. You have to see the bigger picture of it. All right. And we're going to get into January 17th. All right, guys. So January 17th, which is Sunday, and see what messages Spirit has for you for Sunday, January 17th. Hello, Diana. Hi, Jaden. Messages for the collective for January 17th, the 10 of Diamonds Day. All right. Messages for the collective for January 17th, that 10 of Diamonds Day. I love the energy that's been in all these rooms. You guys are so supportive of each other. Like, I love it. I wish that I could go live for like every video. I mean, I probably could, but it can be distracting sometimes. But I absolutely love the energy in the room and being able to interact with you guys. January 17th. Messages for the collective for January 17th. All right. It didn't flip over. Okay. Here we go. January 17th. What does the collective need to know about January 17th? Your first message is the Magician. All right. And at the bottom of the deck, you've got the Strength card, Leo energy. The Magician is in the upright, and that's saying like you have the power to manifest the outcome you want. It's a 10 of Diamonds day. Remember that windfall of abundance. Your fortitude, your forward thinking, your ability to be strong is in some way going to bring you this manifestation of balance, of abundance that comes through for you. Okay, you will have a victory here. Let's see. Oh, wow, guys. So you've got two cards that came out, the Hierophant reverse and the Chariot. Okay, let's look at the bottom of the deck. The Three of Wands. So this could be something where you have been waiting for it. You know, you've been holding yourself back, kind of waiting for your ships to come in, waiting for things to manifest for you in the way that you want them to, right? And it could be that some of you guys are dealing with a disappointing relationship, a breakup, you know, something where a loss of a commitment of some kind. But there is forward movement. This is either you're moving on or there's progress, right? There's progress and forward movement here. There's success with the Chariot in the upright, okay? You have help coming in. especially if you've been dealing with any sort of toxicity or feeling stuck. Okay, there's help coming towards you. Why is the Magician here? And you know what? Before I do that, I always forget with these daily energies, the main card. Let's see what the main energy is for you on this day. The most important energy for the collective, January 17th, 2021. The Seven of Hearts energy again, guys. And the King of Clubs. I actually really like this energy. Let me tell you why. Because it tells me that what happens this weekend is going to manifest pretty much all weekend long, especially like Saturday into Sunday, right? They likely tie together those 2 days. And with the Seven of Hearts, you know, that being that energy of maybe not knowing what to do or what opportunities to take or not knowing where to place your affection or your trust with someone, the King of Clubs tells me that you mentally overcome that energy, right? You are able to mentally overcome and see things for what it really is. Look at that. This is a two-eyed king, right? So both of your eyes are open, okay? I feel like there is maybe some secrets that are revealed. You've got the Ace of Spades right behind that. There could even be some arguing or some sort of communication that you're dealing with because of this situation for some of you. But you have the ability to overcome no matter what you're dealing with. Some of you, this could be having to do with something legal, whether it's, like I said, signing contracts or a legal situation in general. But you have the ability to manifest what you want here. So let's see. Why is the Magician here for Sunday, January 17th? Tell me about the Magician. The Sun card. Oh my God. Okay. So let's look at the bottom of the deck. The Queen of Pentacles. I feel like Sunday is going to be a great day. Sunday is going to be a day where you're able to manifest your own happiness. There is some sort of stability here that's coming in for you and maybe an opportunity, right? And you might have to make some decisions to cut some things out of your life to go towards this new opportunity that's illuminating for you. Okay. Some things that may not be growing, some things that don't serve your energy best. Okay, this could also be that you are gaining um mental clarity on a situation. This could be truth revealed that leads you to happier times. All right. I know, I love it too, Lisa. This is super dope. Why is the Hierophant here in reverse? You've got the King of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy, and the Ace of Cups. Okay. For some of you, this could be an opportunity to do something or attain something that you're passionate about. This could be new love coming in, new opportunity for abundance to come through for you, right? Um, this could be that there is a bad breakup or something that is definitely coming to an end so that something better can replace it. You know, with that Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck. And you've got the Wheel of Fortune. So things are changing in a positive way, guys. Things are changing for you for the better. It may not happen as quickly as you want it to, but you may start to see the changes, to see the abundance, to feel better about the situation come Sunday. All right. Why is the Chariot here for the collective for Sunday, January 17th? I can't make this up. That is awesome. And you got the King of Wands at the bottom of the deck. This is so dope, guys. This tells me that there is some forward movement. You're being given a blessing, some sort of opportunity here. And you've got to take the necessary action that you're being guided to take here. Listen and trust that intuition. Go after it. Put your foot into it. Put your back into it. Like lean into this energy. Whatever you need to get done, you need to do that, right? You need to put all of your effort towards this, okay? This will create a space for healing from any sort of disappointment that you've been struggling with. Spirit is telling you to trust that intuition that you have. All right. Why is this Seven of Hearts the most important message here? Lisa said, holy moly, I love it. Oh my God, Miss Luckii Seven Tarot, I'm a fan of you. I'm a proud Capricorn here. So happy seeing you live. Thank you so much. That makes me so happy. Okay. The Two of Cups in reverse with the Seven of Hearts. I do feel like for some of you, there's a huge disappointment having to do with maybe someone that you felt close to, someone that you loved, even a relationship with a business or something of that nature that you are needing to separate yourself from, right? Now, for some of you, this could be that this has already happened and this person's trying to come back around. We're in that shadow period of Mercury retrograde, okay? Keep that in mind. There could be an offer for some of love from an ex coming back in. That's not for everybody, but that I had to let it be known that that definitely could be an energy playing out here. Now, for others, this is something where you have to make a decision to break free of a karmic cycle, a karmic situation, a karmic connection in some way. And you, by doing that, you get help. All right. You get help. I think that for some of you, there definitely could be something toxic that you've been dealing with, and it's coming to a head this weekend. All right. Give me one more for this Seven of Hearts energy and the Two of Cups in reverse. Why is this here? And you have the Nine of Swords. This may be something that you've been worried about. You've been overthinking. It's been in your head. It's been on your heart, on your mind. And now you're having to make some choices to cut it out, to let it go, to make the right decision for you, to stand your ground. Okay. I do feel like there might be a difficult ending or even a betrayal for some of you. I also feel as though it could be a surprise. All right. But I feel like you're going to have peace ultimately over the situation as long as you are able to mentally overcome and not allow this to keep you stuck or make you feel sad or depressed, and keep pushing forward. Look at this. You've got the Moon in reverse. So there might be some truth being revealed to you. Some of you, it definitely could have to do with a third party. It could have to do with other people. Some of you, it could be that people are coming together to be helpful to you in overcoming this disappointment or this loss of some kind. And these people are going to be the ones that help you to manifest the outcome you want to have here. All right. But there might be some things that get revealed to you this weekend that you just were not like, you were like, wow, where did that come from? And it ends up being a blessing in disguise. Okay. So let's see what action and guidance messages you have for January 17th. And I'm going to get the overall energy or overall message that everyone needs to hear for the whole weekend. Your first message is happiness begins with you, not with your job, not with your relationship, but with you. So this is going to be a day on Sunday where you've got to come to the understanding that whether someone is or isn't a part of your life, whether you have a certain job or title or position or whatever, you have the ability to be happy because you decide to be. Happiness is a personal choice. All right. And look at that. You can have results or you can have excuses, but you can't have both. Okay. So this is telling you, make a decision. What do you want to do? Spirit is saying now you have to take a leap of faith. Now you've got to do something different. Now you've got to start over, start from scratch. This is where things are going to start improving. All right. There may be a huge improvement this weekend, even if it doesn't necessarily feel like that at first. The improvement may be manifesting for you based on this weekend. All right. You have prepare for change. Like I said, throughout this whole week, reading, this weekend is going to be some sort of change, part of the evolution of you. All right. And look at that, evolve or repeat. The choice is yours. It is going to be a personal choice, whether or not you stay stuck or you decide to move with the flow of the vibration of your life and where the universe is trying to push you to be. Okay. Now I'm going to get an overall oracle message for you guys for the weekend. What does the collective need to know for the entire weekend of January 15th through the 17th? Messages. Number 33, which is nostalgia. Now this breaks down to a 6. Sixes are karmic, remember? And it's the card of nostalgia. So definitely could have to do with past situations, past things that you've done, or past people, in your life, something from the past, someone from the past. But look at that, it's 33. So it also breaks down to a 0. Zeros are new beginnings. All right. And it says, focus on the here and now. Focus on the present moment. Be present in the present moment. Don't focus on the past. Don't focus on what was. Focus on what is right now. You also have number 14, which is thorns. And it says, weave together the crown you deserve. All right. Now, this can be a 5, which 5s usually indicate some sort of strife, difficulty, loss, anything like that. But it can also be a 3. And 3s can be celebratory energy or heartbreak. So it's going to be up to you. You have to stand your ground and know that you deserve the best and to go after that, not to settle for less than that. That's why it says weave together the crown you deserve. That means create your own crown and don't let anybody take it off of you. Then you've got number 40, which breaks down to a 4, and it's mirror, and it says the world awaits you. This is a new beginning, guys. And 4s are protected energy. So there's a new opportunity for a new beginning in the situation that's going to be beneficial to you. But you've got to wake up and seize the day. Carpe diem. At the bottom of the deck, you've got wings. Number 8, another super protected energy in cardology. And this says you never needed those wings to fly. You do not need anything to catch you. You can be your own savior in the situation. Put the action where it needs to go. Okay. Put your best foot forward. And then your message from the good karma jar before we are done is, let's see, what does the collective need to know? It doesn't matter who doesn't love you when you love yourself. It doesn't matter who doesn't love you when you love yourself. When you have self-love, self-respect, when you trust yourself, when you stand your ground, when you truly are vibrating at your highest level vibration, when you are aware of self, when you put yourself as the first priority, it doesn't matter what anybody doesn't feel about you, what they're going to say about you, what they do, whatever. You value you first. Everybody else comes second to you. Okay. And you can put them in whatever priority list you want to put them in. But when you value you, you don't take any crap from anybody. You don't let people treat you any kind of way. You have high standards. And then you start to attract people and situations and opportunities that vibrate equally at that vibration, that treat you how you treat yourself. Okay. Remember that you teach people how to treat you by the way that you treat yourself and what you allow them to do to you. If you keep moving the boundaries and settling for less, they feel like they can get away with giving less. Okay. So make sure that you are drawing the line. And if it does not serve you, if it doesn't feel good, if it doesn't feel right in your soul, that you are like, I'm out, you know, that you are able to walk away. Because at the end of the day, anything that isn't giving to you, that isn't blessing your life, that is not adding value to you, is taking it away. So if you're a person or you see people in your life that all they do is take, 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 and you can't figure out why you go around these certain people in your life and you always feel like you just don't have any energy when you leave them, you know, that's because that is an energy vampire. That person or that job or that, whatever it is, depletes you. That is a telltale sign within yourself that that is not where you should be. That is not who you should be spending time with. That is not who you should be around, right? If you love yourself, you will walk away from that. You will create the space for change to make a difference for you because you want to vibrate at a high vibrational level, and that is not high vibrational. All right. Remember to protect your peace, guys, at all costs. Okay. Now, before I go, I'm going to read some of the comments that are here. Somebody said, phenomenal reading. Thank you so much. Greatly appreciate you. Thank you so much, New Move. I appreciate it. Can't stop, won't stop. Yes. Thanks for such an inspirational and positive message. Have a great week. You as well, Lorraine. Mima said, I'm not quite watching the live. A minute or two after, I was trying to multitask, but at least it's sometimes the best response to people like that is silence. Protect yourself from him and his energy. I can relate. Please repeat. I had to go to my desktop. The live will be back up so you can like scroll through to see wherever it was that you it's live right now, but then it'll, for everyone who missed the live, it'll be up for you to watch it later. Okay. This boyfriend is take, take, take. Then if you know it, knowing is half the battle, guys. When you know that someone is taking from you, constantly just being that energy leech, right? Knowing requires that you do something, okay? Knowing requires that you now take action. And you are not a tree. I say that to people all the time. You are not a tree. You are not bound and to stay stuck anywhere. You have the ability to get up and move. You do not have to stay stuck in any situation that you're unhappy with, that doesn't fulfill you, that doesn't make you feel good, that doesn't make you feel alive, right? So knowing that this person is take, 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 you got to get up and you got to do something about it. Otherwise, they're going to continue to take, take, take. You're not the giving tree. Okay. Um, Somebody said, thanks. I have been in silence. He's a little persistent. Perhaps it's time to just block the phone and social media. Why not? What do you have to lose? But someone that's taking from you, right? Um, Somebody says, so true. Thank you. Yes, Chica, set boundaries. It's cap season. Yes, it is. Birthday, January 17th. Happy early birthday, Diva J. Awesome life coaching. Thank you. I love you too. I am not in LA. I'm not. I actually live in Ohio, guys. I know. Mm. Not that Ohio is bad. I actually love it. In the summertime, it's great. I just don't like the cold weather. I'm a Capricorn, and you would think like I love the cold. I like snow. I don't like cold weather. If I could have the snow without the cold weather, it would be perfect. Um, Somebody said, "Hope next time I'll be able to sing a song for you, Miss Lucky." Oh, I like being serenaded. Thank you. Yep, blocked all of them. Great. That's exactly what you need to do. I feel stuck because of fear that I will fall again. Fear is only within yourself so that you can acknowledge what you're afraid of and face it. When you face the fear that you have, right? I have this thing where I don't like to be scared of anything. Anybody that knows me, like really knows me, they're always like, "Lisa," that's my government name, guys, right? My nickname is Luckii. But they'll be like, um, "You are so fearless. You just do things, and I don't understand how you do them," right? Um, and I'm like, because I don't like to be afraid of anything. Usually, if it scares me, it pushes me to do it more because it's like I know fear is not real. It's only something within myself that either I was taught or like it something to hinder me and keep me boxed in. So if I'm afraid of it, that makes me want to know more about it, want to learn, want to push forward even more. That's the type of energy you have to get rid of fear. Somebody said I'm in Alaska and the winter is long, dark, and cold. Ugh, I feel bad for you. Not that because I actually think I love outdoors stuff. I'm like super outdoorsy slash still city type. Like I wish I could live somewhere in the middle where one direction I could go and be like in the outdoors and uh around water and trees and beauty and nature and then still go to the grocery store 5 minutes away. Um, somebody said, don't read the same chapter repetitively and expect a different ending, guys. You got this. Yes, exactly. I am fanning here and a proud Capricorn. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, guys. From California and Surf City. Awesome. Caring Love said, "You're so beautiful." Thank you. I appreciate that. Capricorns are fearless. I think we definitely have fear. I just think that we don't let the fear paralyze us to the point of not pushing forward. Like the fear that we feel, usually we use it as motivation to press ahead. Like I think the fear is like fear of failure, and I honestly, I've failed more times than I can count, but I can say like the failures that I have had in my life have taught me what ways not to go. Like, okay, that didn't work. Let's go this way. So you never really fail until you and you stop and give up. And because I learned that, I don't feel like a failure even when I fail. It's kind of one of those things like, well, I'm still trying, and I'm going to try 1,000 different ways until I get it right. So somebody said, "Oh, that's a good way to put it. Fear is taught." Yes, it is. Someone asked me, "Are you half black and white? You're gorgeous." I am not. I am Puerto Rican, which Puerto Ricans are mixed. And I actually did my ancestry DNA and found out like that my heritage like I the black part of being Puerto Rican, it comes from Nigeria. It's like I'm like 18% Nigerian. I'm like um Tejano Indian. I have like European Spaniard. I've got um what is it? There's something else there too. It starts with a P. Can't think of it off the top of my head. I almost did a whole video about my ancestry on my YouTube channel when I did the test. Uh, but yeah, I'm Puerto Rican. My mom and dad are Puerto Rican. Um, you're a great sister in Christ host. Thank you. My motto: lesson learned, wisdom gained. I love your background studio. Honestly, this is in my bedroom. This is like the little sitting area in my room, and I kind of sit on the floor. I mean, I do have like my microphone stand. You guys can't see it because I have barely ever use it. I've got another thing up here, but yeah, I I try to be comfortable in what I do, and my house is usually very, very, very quiet for me to be able to work and things like that. Um, but I appreciate that. Somebody said, I love that motto. Oh, thank you. También. We use fear To drive, we use fear as a drive is more to drive is more. I'm probably reading that so wrong. Nice people, Nigerian. I've never been there and I absolutely do want to go. I really am like, that's like a whole goal in my life is to try to visit the places that are on my ancestry, uh, to get to know, like, where my family comes from. Um, but I have a lot of stuff in me, like, I'm so mixed. Being Puerto Rican, my father always kinda taught me that we come from everywhere, like, it's not necessarily a specific race that we are, and so I knew that going in, and I was always just really curious about, like, what is what and, how far it could narrow itself down, and from what I gathered, there's so much that encompasses me, but everybody usually does think I'm, like, black and white, or depending on how I have my hair, and if they've heard me speak, they might say that I'm just white, but usually, like, they'll be like, "Oh," thinking that I got lip injections or something, and I'm like, "No, this is it." Do I have kids? I have a son. He's 14. He is, um, well, he's not technically mine biologically. If you've watched my channel for a while, then you've seen this story and the evolution of my journey with him a little bit, but he's awesome. Um, Portuguese, yes. Oh my God, somebody said it. It's Tejano, Spanish, and African, and some Portuguese. Yes. Oh my gosh, that is what it was. The other thing that I was like I'm predominantly like Portuguese, Tejano Indian, European Spaniard, and Nigerian African. Yep. So, is the ancestry accurate? I think it can only tell you like a certain percentage of what you actually like. I think it goes based off of like your father's DNA and only like 1% of that. So, I'm sure that it has accuracy on that 1%, but there is probably so much more that I personally encompass. I mean, all of us just in general. Good with knives, Boricua. Yes, yes, good with knives. Thank you so much. She said I'm a natural beauty. Lisa says she's Italian, Irish, Native American, Indian, Jewish, et cetera. I have long black hair and my oldest son is blonde. Wow. That actually sounds so pretty. God bless you and your son, whatever is your story. Thank you so much. He's amazing, guys. I love him more than I couldn't, even if I had birthed him myself, I couldn't love him more or be more proud of the young man that he's becoming. I feel like it was always meant to be. He was always meant to be mine. I was always meant to be his. Like everything in my life specifically led me to him. Um, Elisa says it goes based on your father's mother's lineage and mother's mother's lineage. It shows which people share the same DNA sequence you do, shared ancestry. So it's funny that you say that because my father's mother and her mother, um, my family always said, like, we're Puerto Rican, we've got the dumbest big family ever, right? So like my dad's got 13 brothers and sisters, my mom's got 12. I'm sure, I think. Um we've got I got so many cousins I can't count, that kind of thing, right? But out of everyone on my father's side of the family, I was always the one that everyone said looked just like my grandmother. Um and look just like my great grandmother. I have her eyes. My eyes are green. Her eyes were green. So yeah, Thank you. Somebody said, I have to go, Miss Lucky. I enjoyed your live stream. Yeah, I have to go too. I wanted to, if I was already in it, I was going to do an hour and a half, but we're hitting that hour and a half mark um, right now. So I am going to get out of here, but I wanted to at least take some time to kind of have a one-on-one with you guys. I love that. Somebody said, "I you look like Veronica, my first cousin." I hope she's pretty. My grandmother's maiden name is Barbosa. Mine is Arcee. Arcee. I want a reading. Can I call you? In order to get a reading, you got to go to my website. I don't know if I'm gonna do phone call. Like I haven't done phone call readings only because I end up getting so booked, guys. It's insane. And then I do video readings because it's more in alignment with like my schedule. But I may put something up there at some point where that becomes available. All right. Yes, this is a reading for everyone, the collective, all signs. This energy may affect everyone. Okay. So the website should be in the link in the description box below, but it's Luckii 7 Tarot. So Luckii, the number 7, TAROT.com. I could do Zoom. The issue is not the that I can't do the call readings, it's that the scheduling, because I used to do them a long time ago. And when I was ready, the client wouldn't be, or vice versa. So it just would be hit and miss. And for some reason, like that just was not able to fit in my schedule. I have certain times, like, and when I'm ready, I get into like this whole zone. So, it's better. And to be honest with you, when you do record the reading, you get to keep it and look back at it, and there might be things that you forget, whatever, that you wouldn't forget if you would be able to watch it again and again and again if I record it myself. So it's better that way. It actually works out. But you can ask questions before you even choose to book, like put whatever questions in the comment section, and I will go over them as I do the reading. How old was I when I started? I mean, I feel like I've been doing it my whole life, like always in some way. Interested in who I was, like, and it started with me, like, who am I? Where do I come from? And I'm super inquisitive. So that's kind of where it began, and then manifested over time into looking deeper and deeper and deeper. And that's what that Ace of Spades energy, that being my birth card, that is what that will do for you, is like take you down a rabbit hole of information. And then you become like this whole data, like computer scientists in your mind type of thing when it comes to people. That's how I analyze people. The first thing that I usually ask, and all my friends will tell you, when I meet new people, the first thing I'm like is, when's your birthday? Or I will watch them for a minute and I'll be like, oh, you are a blah blah blah. Um, so it's one of those. Anyways, guys, that is my time. I Yeah, totally like computer data for sure. That is my time. I am so glad that I got a chance to like really talk to you guys. I love you. I do hope that this was helpful for you and that you guys are loving on yourselves, all right? Peace, love, and blessings to you always. Absolutely. Bye-bye.